Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mountaineers will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So the Tennessee Volunteers return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here's the veteran, a guy who has been around and is ready to finish his final season with a bang.
So nice to have guys like this that have been around the block, that know the offense inside and out. Guys I can trust. Leadership, play on the field, all the boxes are checked.
Yeah, because he's a leader, too, I think this is a guy the offense looks to make plays early. So if I'm the quarterback, I'm calling this guy's number a lot early in this game to go make plays.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Quickly out to the tight end. And then defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys.
Why fucking tackle that way?
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Half shirt wearing back.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Ain't no cheese going on here, boy.
Especially on these 3rd down situations.
Get out of here.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Give to the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Those last 2 running plays went nowhere. At this point, you wonder if you just run it again, punt, and regroup. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He wants to take the top off.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Let's go. Let's go. No fly zone. No fly zone. Wait, hello, hello.
The offense trying to be attacking deep down the field. They're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups, because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Damn. That was an outside linebacker, too. God.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The run to the left. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quick completion to the right. And the defense drags him down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Got enough
Give me that.
space.
Give me that. Give me that.
And he'll take it to the house.
Take it to the
Touchdown,
house.
Appalachian State. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Give me a beer, babe.
PAT unit on the field.
Thank you.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
You ain't going that way,
return
boy.
man reaches
Tell
the
you
end of
that.
the line, and down he goes. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one.
Ain't working.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down
Hey,
at the
man,
17.
stay down.
That's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling
thankful.
around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Negative 26 rushing. Ah!
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The pull, and
how did
off
you
the
miss
RPO.
that?
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
They'll try the run. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Running into the open space. He's off to the races. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown ball. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that skirt.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, App State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive's not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Meow, meow.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Speaking of meow.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by the...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero, but, oh boy, it's kind of the opposite.
And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch right at the 50.
Dang.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team?
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Boom.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it.
What?
They'll mark him right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're just about ready to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. And you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Slings it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and it's
What the living hell?
Right into the double coverage. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. The run to the right. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's the MO of this offense. They really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds his tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Boom.
Got him downfield.
What?
He stopped just
Can't believe he was
short of the
denied.
goal line at the 1.
Boom.
An explosive play has him set up. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal.
Daddy.
He finds his man. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up with a PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success.
He gets there.
That ain't it. What's working?
At the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They're working that left side. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Ball in the air, intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defending.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6.
I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think...
What?
Picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
Are you what? Man, bullshit. Almost as bad as time I was caught on stick.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw on second down. Working that left side. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I mean, what a great route by the wide receiver. You talk about leaving everybody in the dust. I mean, he left everybody behind him, runs the corner route, and to be honest, I mean, there is nobody stopping him.
The give out of the gun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Coming after it.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Using the quick game. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. 1st down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Lowers those pads. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Makes a catch past the sticks. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wastes no time and comes out throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. He wants to throw.
Oh,
to the right.
lucky.
And he goes
Lucky,
out of
lucky
bounds after
dog.
coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Back to the air one more time. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, App State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch.
Shock the hell out of that one.
Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers have moved it inside the 20. They'll put the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the beatdown has
added to it, baby.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Going up top on first down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, App State.
For that number
you
one
didn't
spot.
think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the returner is stopped.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
There is no reason why that was not a pick.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's a throw downfield.
Oh.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's taking a deep shot. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover.
Put it to him.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have